In the year 1878, I, Dr. John Watson, completed my degree of Doctor of Medicine at the University of London. After that, I trained at Netley for the Army's medical service and joined the 5th Northumberland Fusiliers as assistant surgeon. The regiment was in India, but before I could reach them, the Second Afghan War began. When I finally got there, I joined them in Kandahar. The campaign brought honor to many, but for me, only misfortune. At the Battle of Maiwand, I was struck by a bullet that shattered my shoulder. My orderly, Murray, bravely carried me to safety. After months in the hospital, I was sent back to England, weak, thin, and without family or home. With a small income, I went to London, that great city where all wanderers eventually arrive. For a while, I stayed in a hotel at the Strand, but soon my money began to run out. I realized I had to find cheaper lodgings. One day, while standing at the Criterion bar, someone tapped my shoulder. Stamford, what a surprise! It was young Stamford, who had been a dresser under me at Bart's Hospital. It's so good to see a friendly face in this big city. Let's have lunch at the Holborn. As our hansom cab rattled through London's crowded streets, Stamford looked at me with surprise.
Whatever have you been doing with yourself, Watson? You look so thin and sunburnt.
I've been through a lot. I was in Afghanistan. I told him my story, and by the time we finished lunch, he looked at me sympathetically.
Poor devil, what are you doing now?
Looking for lodgings, something comfortable and not too expensive.
That's strange. You're the second man today to say that.
Oh, and who was the first?
A fellow at the hospital lab. He's found some nice rooms, but can't afford them alone.
Then I'm the perfect man for him. I'd rather share than live alone. Stamford looked at me oddly over his glass.
You don't know Sherlock Holmes yet. Maybe you wouldn't like him as a roommate.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, nothing exactly. He's just unusual, a bit too enthusiastic in certain sciences, but a decent fellow.
A medical student, perhaps?
Not exactly. He's brilliant at chemistry and anatomy, but studies in a very strange way. He knows a lot that would surprise his teachers.
Sounds interesting. How can I meet him?
He'll be at the laboratory, working as usual. If you like, we'll go after lunch.
Later that we reached the hospital.
Don't blame me if you two don't get along. I barely know him myself.
If we don't, it's easy to part. But tell me, you seem nervous. Is his temper so bad?
Not at all. Just too scientific. He once beat a dead body with a stick to see how bruises form after death.
Good heavens! And he's not a medical student?
No, heaven knows what he really studies. But here we are. You'll see for yourself.
We entered a large, bright laboratory filled with bottles, test tubes, and blue flames from little lamps. Only one man was working there, bending over a table. When he heard us, he jumped up.
I've found it! I've found it!
He ran towards us, holding a test tube.
I've discovered a reagent that reacts only with hemoglobin and nothing else.
Dr. Watson, meet Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
How are you? You've been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind that now. The question is, don't you see the importance of my discovery?
Well, it's interesting, but...
Interesting? My dear fellow, it's the most practical medico-legal discovery in years. An infallible test for bloodstains. Watch this.
He pricked his finger, mixed a tiny drop of blood in water, and added chemicals. Instantly, the clear water turned brown, and a dust-like substance sank to the bottom.
What do you think of that?
It seems a very delicate test. His eyes sparkled with excitement.
Beautiful. Before this, tests were unreliable. Now, old or new, we can tell if it's blood. This will help solve countless crimes.
You're like a walking crime calendar, Holmes. Why don't you start your own paper, Police News of the Past?
It would make good reading. I must be careful, though. I handle poisons often.
I noticed his hands, covered in small bandages and acid stains.
Holmes, we came here on business. My friend Watson wants rooms, and you're looking for someone to share yours.
Excellent. I've my eye on a place in Baker Street. Perfect for us. You don't mind tobacco smoke, I hope?
Not at all. I smoke myself.
Good. I also keep chemicals around and sometimes do experiments. Would that bother you?
No, not at all.
I get moody sometimes and don't talk for days. Don't take it personally. Now, what about you?
I keep a bullpup, hate noise, and get up at odd hours.
Do you include violin playing in that?
It depends on how well it's played.
Then it's settled. Meet me here at noon tomorrow and we'll see the rooms.
Done. Noon exactly. As Stamford and I walked away, I suddenly asked, "By the way, how did he know I'd been in Afghanistan?"
Well, that's his little peculiarity. Everyone wonders how he finds things out.
A mystery? Wonderful. I look forward to studying him.
You'll find him quite a puzzle, Watson. I'll wager he learns more about you than you about him.
And with that, Stamford waved goodbye, leaving me to think deeply about my curious new acquaintance, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.